It works.
Tonight's coverage of high school football will start in 2 minutes. High school football on RoCo Radio, and your pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. RoCo Radio football coverage across Rockingham County will begin in 1 minute. Ramey and Jonathan Hatley bring you high school football coverage with your pregame show, which gets underway in just under 30 seconds. The big hits, incredible plays, and everything in between and under the lights. This is high school football coverage on RoCo Radio, covering your Reidsville Rams, Moorhead Panthers, McMichael Phoenix, and Rockingham County Cougars every single Friday night, and sometimes Thursdays, under the lights, here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. High school football coverage this 2025 season is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. And Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Pennrose Carwash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scales Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Our 2025 football coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage in 2025 is brought to you by Pennrose Carwash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Pennrose Carwash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Pennrose Carwash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook celebrating our 55th anniversary. Pennrose Carwash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, 3 years in a row. Football coverage in 2025 is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a value community member. High school football this season is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkled cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio this season is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes, LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you. Visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC. Local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. We now take you inside the press box for high school football coverage on RoCo Radio. Here's Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley.
Hello and welcome in. We're here at Eastern Guilford High School in the eastern part of Guilford County. And we're bringing you Eastern Guilford versus Reidsville. Reidsville trying to improve to 2-2 as they take on the Wildcats here at Tommy Grayson Field. Thank you so much for joining us. If we have trouble with internet or connectivity issues, please let us know in the comments. We will not be aware of it unless somebody lets us know or text me or Jonathan Hatley, or let Joe Dexter know, or let RoCo Radio know through Facebook messages. We've had connectivity issues in the pregame, so just be aware of that and let us know if you can't hear us. And thank you very much for that. But we've got the RoCo Radio pregame show. I'm here with Jonathan Hatley. Hatley, how are you doing?
I am doing great. It's been a while since I've been out to Eastern Guilford, but looking forward to this game tonight. Looking forward to seeing.
We were here earlier this year for a basketball game, but that was about it.
Yeah, we did cover that basketball game with between them and Rockingham. Pretty tight game, as I recall.
And we're going to go ahead and get to the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update. Melita Hatley already dropping one in the comments. McMichael is up 6-0 already against Cedar Ridge. Joe Dexter and David Woods bringing you that call on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Looking around the mid-state, got Bartlett Yancey. They lost 18-36 at Northwood last week. They'll be playing at Cummings tonight, who is 1-2 in a 4A team. Carver beat North Forsyth at North Forsyth 22-0 last week. They're playing CPLA, who is 0-2, and in the 1A subdivision, they'll be playing them tonight. Already mentioned McMichael's 34-7 win over South Stokes, playing Cedar Ridge tonight, up 6-0. Moorhead last week lost at Cummings 7 days ago, 13-23. They'll be playing at JF Webb, who is a 1-2 5A team tonight. And Rockingham County lost at Western Alamance 8-28 last week. They'll be playing Ashboro tonight. I believe they're in Wentworth.
Yeah, Rockingham's at Wentworth tonight.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. That's the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update. For the best full-service auto repair station in the area, visit the team at Car Needs on Sales Street in Reidsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air conditioner repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Our experienced mechanics will do a thorough inspection of your vehicle to accurately identify any problems, clearly explain what needs to be done, and guarantee each and every repair they perform. They're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reidsville. We appreciate your business and are always available for you. That's the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update. If you have any Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard updates in the comments to get to us, we would be very appreciative of that. We won't be bringing you as many Car Needs updates because we're having trouble with our internet on our phones. So if you've got any Car Needs scoreboard updates in the comments, we would be greatly appreciative of that. Kind of know what's going on around the mid-state, around the Piedmont Triad, around North Carolina, college football, whatever you want to send us. As long as it's an accurate score, please don't trick us, because you could do that. You really could, and that would be awful. That would be awful. Sadly, looking forward to tonight's game. We got 19 minutes till kickoff. A couple of things we'll be looking at tonight. First, the quarterback battle. Talked a little bit with both coaches about the quarterbacks, and we'll be bringing you those interviews shortly, but we've got the national anthem coming up as well. We'll bring you those interviews after that. For Eastern Guilford, Javion Majette is the quarterback, 44 for 65, so completing over two-thirds of his passes, 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, 368 pass yards, but he's also got 41 carries, so 3 more completions than carries, 126 yards on the ground, and 2 rushing touchdowns. So, I mean, great numbers there. He averages 3.1 yards per carry, but he averages 8.4 yards per completion. And he's a 6'4", 195 junior. But on the Reidsville side, they're bringing in sophomore, 5'10", 165, Braxton Johnson. He's completing almost 2/3 of his passes, 35 for 53. He's got 466 air yards on the year, 13.3 average. His long is 32, 7-2 touchdown interception ratio, but he is not a rushing quarterback at all, and that's going to be sort of a mismatch when it comes to the quarterback battle.
Yeah, Majette touted a little bit more as a dual threat with the 368 in the air and 126 on the ground, and they've got a real 1-2 tandem in the backfield with Tyler Whaley Melvin as their halfback with Majette in the backfield. He has 69 carries for 337 yards and a couple of touchdowns on the ground this season. Also has 9 receptions for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. So a real dual threat running back to go along with their dual threat quarterback. And Reidsville, Braxton Johnson, good arm. He's starting to settle into the offense a little bit. 4 games in. Didn't get a lot of time last year with Deontay Neal starting at quarterback and playing most of the snaps at quarterback this season. But, they can run him out of the backfield, do direct snaps to him, and he's another wrinkle that they've got to adjust for.
Another interesting thing to watch out for, we went down to the field for pregame interviews with the coaches, and both teams looked locked in. They looked ready. There was no goofing around. Both of these teams really want to win this, and they've got good reason to. Reidsville trying to avoid going 1-3 for the first time in 3 decades. 95? Yeah, 3 decades to the year. And on the Eastern Guilford side, they're trying to get their first win versus Reidsville in 40 years and their second win all time against the program. So it is a very important historical game, and I think these teams realize it.
Yeah, overall, Reidsville 25-1 versus Eastern Guilford all time. Their last game was in 2019 in a Reidsville victory, and Reidsville won the state championship that year. And
they did that in a lot of years.
Last week's performance by Reidsville, they're really wanting to come out and improve over that as they were shut out for the first time in 394 straight games since 1997.
First time in 10,000-plus days. That's a very long time.
Yeah, that's got to be a state record, and it's got to be one that won't be broken maybe ever.
Yeah, I doubt it.
And we've heard from the PA announcer that our national anthem is going to be coming up.
Turn it over to him.
On the campus of Eastern Guilford High School, we are the heart of Wildcat country and the home to those Wildcat crazies in our student section. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise at this time for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem is being presented by the Eastern Guilford Marching Wildcat Band.
Very good rendition of the national anthem by the Eastern Guilford High School Band. Special thanks to them for that. Setting the scene for tonight, we're at Tommy Grayson Field in Eastern Guilford. No clue what the weather is because of the weather out, but it feels humid. Not a meteorologist.
I mean, if I had to just take a ballpark guess, mid-70s. No wind according to the flags.
That was
Sun's
a very
already
odd
behind
guy.
the trees.
One time he just calculated the feels like weather. You remember that? I was like, it is 75 degrees and, 12-mile-per-hour winds, and you like snap your fingers and you've got what it feels like. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are you?
I guess that meteorology class paid off.
Imagine paying attention in class. Come on now. No, I'm kidding. So here we go. We've got an interview with Coach Eric Teague of the Reidsville Rams. Here we go. Radio here with Coach Eric Teague of the Reidsville Rams. Coach Teague, what's led to the kind of slow start by Reidsville standards?
We played some really good football teams, so when you come out and don't execute the way that we need to in order to win the football game against good football teams, then that usually doesn't end well. So that's what we've seen 2 out of the 3 weeks so far.
What are some positive takeaways from those 3 weeks?
Well, GW week really thought we played as good as we could, and then had some bright spots offensively and defensively against Northern. Special teams had some catastrophes on special teams, and then last week we just couldn't put the ball in the end zone when we really needed to. So it's just not a ton of positives, honestly, but we're still getting better, facing good quality opponents, see what we got.
What's the kind of emotions, kind of the feel around the team coming into this game?
Everybody just wants to get better. We know it's a long season. We have a conference schedule ahead of us, probably playing for a conference championship next week against Walkertown. So we're trying to just get better each and every week through practice, and hopefully that shows on Friday night.
Any changes coaching-wise, formation-wise coming into this game, or will things kind of stay the same?
Yeah, no big changes. We just got to play the Reidsville football that we have in the recent history, and I think if we go out and execute and take care of the ball and play the defense, then we should be okay.
What would you consider a successful night from Braxton Johnson?
He just got to take what the defense gives him, not try to do too much. When something's covered, you just got to know when to throw it away, take what he can get, use his legs a little bit, but just be patient, not try to force anything.
And finally, Coach, what does your defense need to do to get the win?
They got some good athletes, got a good running back, so it always starts with stopping the run. If you can make a team one-dimensional, then you feel like you got a chance. So we're going to have to be really physical, all 11 guys on the defensive field, flying around, going to make the tackle.
That's Coach Eric Teague of the Reidsville Rams. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that was Coach Eric Teague of the Reidsville Rams trying to right the ship, so to speak, tonight against these Eastern Guilford Wildcats. He's going to have a tough task ahead of him. Very balanced attack from the Wildcats, 434 yards in the air and 463 on the ground. He talked about stopping the run to kind of force the pass, and that's sort of where Reidsville's struggles have been this year, is stopping the run. Reagan was able to run pretty effectively against them. Northern Guilford, same story. So if they can get that done and they've made the adjustments to do it, I think they've got a good chance to win here tonight.
Really are going to have to shut down the run game. Tyler Whaley-Melvin with 69 carries, 337 rush yards, 2 touchdowns. He has a long of 42, and he averages almost 5 yards per carry, just a tick under that with 4.9 per carry. He's also a threat when it comes to receiving the ball. 9 receptions for 123 yards in the 3 games he's played, and 2 pass touchdowns, or 2 receiving touchdowns. Also got Abram Holland in the backfield, and Javier Majette ran over his running numbers earlier, but we could do it again. 41 carries, 126 yards on the year. So they got a couple of rush threats, and Reidsville has really struggled against the run game. Now let's hear from Coach Baggs of Eastern Guilford. We'll name Coach Tim Baggamary, but he told us we can call him Coach Baggs. I don't know about y'all at home, but maybe it was just me and Hatley are super friendly guys, and he said, y'all get a nickname from me. But we're going to call him Coach Baggs. Here's his interview. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio here with Coach Baggs of Eastern Guilford High School. Coach, can you describe your coaching career?
Yeah, I'm still a young coach, 16 years total, but going into my third year as a head coach. Unique fact, I worked with Coach Teague, Jimmy Teague, back whenever he was at Greensboro College. So that's how I met him. I also worked with Coach Robertson, who had a stint there. But really fortunate overall to work with a lot of great coaches. And just trying to do my best to help create young men, both on the football field and for life.
How would you describe Javion Majette as a quarterback to somebody who had never seen him play?
He can run better than people think. He's done a great job. He's a great passer. He's a leader of this team.
What would you like to see from your run game as well to complement that, aside from him?
You know, we talk about being physical. Part of our DNA and one of our identities offensively is that we got to be able to pound the rock, and that's what the expectation is.
Defensively, what are your hopes for tonight?
Biggest thing is we got to tackle in open space, be able to run the defense that's called and limit big play opportunities, and when or if those happen, be able to tackle, limit losses from there, and play football at the end of the day.
Reidsville is a well-known football brand. Does Reidsville have any extra target on its back from the Eastern Guilford players, or is it just another game for them?
You know, at the end of the day, you got to respect every opponent. We've built our preseason schedule. We talked about that this is our fourth playoff game in a row, and you know, you can't lessen it, and you can't you can't talk them up above them either. At the end of the day, you got to be honest with them as a coach, and you got to tell them, hey, it's going to be a tough game. The goal's to make it a four-quarter game.
That's Coach Baggs of Eastern Guilford. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Well, Coach Baggs talked about this being their fourth playoff game, and with their previous 3 games, you can easily see the sentiment there. They have played some playoff quality teams in Eastern Alamance, Burlington Williams, and Southeast Alamance, winning the 2 against Eastern Alamance and Williams, and their loss last week to Southeast Alamance. That's a tough preseason.
We're seeing an actual mascot on the field. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, also not used to seeing both teams run out at the same time. They normally take turns. All the
chaos.
All the young Wildcats running out with the team. They're having youth night here at the stadium.
Gibsonville runs out. The cheerleaders ran. There's a Gibsonville cheerleader. I mean, it's just pure chaos, pandemonium, but we would have it no other way. Thank you for joining us on the RoCo Radio pregame show for this Reidsville versus Eastern Guilford showdown. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. If we have any connectivity issues, any audio issues, please let us know in the comments. We've had issues with internet in the past year, so we are just trying to be as aware as possible of whether y'all can hear us.
And Reidsville won the coin toss and deferred to the second half, so they will kick off to the Eastern Guilford Wildcats to start this thing off.
I don't know if we've broadcasted a game with a team that had an actual mascot.
Didn't Page have a pirate last year?
Not that I remember.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe that's a Guilford County thing.
Well, I know that Rockingham has a cougar because they were at the homecoming for the state championship softball team.
How would a Phoenix mascot look? Would they bring like?
You know, it seems like we used to have a mascot at McMichael, and it was like a blue bird with a white head, and I don't know what happened to it.
It's either the Mandela effect or
I'm thinking about the Air Force Falcons again.
Maybe. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Happy to have you along here on RoCo Radio's YouTube or Substack page. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Substack. We're happy to have you along. Got a couple of other car needs of Reidsville scoreboard updates. Richmond County is up 14-0 on Northwest Guilford. Smith up on High Point Andrews 6-0. East Forsyth up 7-0 on Ragsdale. Northern Guilford up 6-3 on Reagan. Whoa, what? 6-3 Northern over Reagan. Interesting.
Hey, that's two good football teams.
It's got to be a fun game to be at. Three minutes to go until kickoff. Again, we're really focusing in on J.V. Majette of Eastern Guilford. He's a junior phenom as a quarterback, leader of the team, according to Coach Baggs of Eastern Guilford. Targets we've seen him throw to this year: Cameron Mitchell, Dakota Riley, Marcus Ahikam, Kevon Haynes, Chance Patton, and Evan Burns are the main guys. He also throws it out of the backfield to Tyler Whaley Melvin. We've seen him do that 9 times this year for 123 yards, but Whaley Melvin is mostly going to be seen on the ground in the run game.
Yeah, basically completed passes to 6 different targets over 3 games. Really spreads the football around.
Reidsville mostly runs a 3-receiver set. Deontay Neal, Frankie Galloway, and Demarion Whitted are the receivers that we expect to see. And a bunch of guys getting some time running the football, but the main ones, Michael Smith and Keyshawn Henry. Where Kendra Harrison, he's kind of a hybrid, more of a tight end, wide receiver type, but we'll see him get thrown to a lot as well.
Yeah, and they've got to watch for Derek Lyons to come out of the backfield too. Just 4 carries on the season, but 87 yards and a touchdown in those 4 carries. So that's another threat that if he comes out on the field, he can make big things happen.
Here's the kick. Reidsville getting ready to kick it off to Eastern Guilford. Eastern Guilford wearing their gray uniforms, white numbers, white helmets, and their yellow and purple mascot on their head. Here's the kick. It is sent very low to the 35. Whistle blows. Flag on the field on the far side as the referee jogs out to the 40.
It's like somebody got across a little bit too quick.
So a false start on Reidsville to start this thing off. That'll move them back 5 yards. Not the way you want to start off a big game with an offsides on the kickoff.
Yeah, getting out ahead of the kicker's a very avoidable mistake.
So that'll back them up 5 yards. Wasn't a great kick anyways.
And Alex Penaloza will try it again.
From their own 35. Here's Eastern Guilford receiving
Much
the ball
better.
Deep. It's at the 10, moving left to right. He goes east-west and is stopped at the 25, 26-yard line. 4 or 5 golden helmets to him. And I think he made it past the 25. A good return.
About a 17-yard return on that one.
But an even better kick. Here comes Eastern Guilford starting off their first drive of this Friday, September 12th game against the Reidsville Rams. Reidsville wearing their golden helmets and their white uniforms. Got the navy numbers and gray pants. Teams have matching pants. Majette stands in, takes the snap, handoff, and no, he didn't. Fakes him, but he gets taken down in the backfield.
Loss of 7 on that one.
Wow. So he does a great fake, rolls out, but Majette, wearing number 1, gets taken down a little bit outside the pocket, and that'll put him back at the 20-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 18. Got to make it to the 38-yard line. Shotgun formation. 1 receiver near side, 2 far side. Got an A-back. Snaps it. Stands in. Here's the throw. It's a short check down pass, and it's taken to about the 24-yard line. Not too much real estate. Brings it back to about 3rd and, say, 14.
Yeah, sounds about right.
They're moving left to right. And they've got it on the far side hash. Reidsville with a 3-man down front. Here's the handoff. No, it's not. He fakes it. Rolling out to his right. He's chased down. Throws it.
Interception!
Intercepted at the 29-yard line. It is
came up
taken
with it?
by number 12, Josiah Samalu. Samalu with his first interception of the year, and that'll put them in great field position. They're at the 29-yard line. Reidsville jogs onto the field. Here's their offense for the first time tonight. 0-0 ball game, 10:51 to play in the first quarter after the interception by Samalu. Johnson takes it, hands it off, straight up the gut, maybe to the 23-yard line. It's a good run, and it's by the man who got the interception, Josiah Samalu. 9th carry of the season. Only had 16 yards coming into this one. That's a good gain. 2nd and 5 coming up. Braxton Johnson is in shotgun. One receiver near side, two far side.
Good 6-yard gain
Takes the
there
snap,
up the middle.
hands it off. Samalu again. Drops the football. It's a fumble. And who comes up with it? Samalu came up with it. Dangerous play right there. The very man who caused the first turnover of the game might have also caused it the wrong way in the second turnover, all within the span of a minute. We've got 10:21 to play in the first quarter. Clock is rolling.
Well, Samalu with another 3-yard gain there. 3rd and 1.
Trying to push it into the red zone. Here's Johnson. Takes it, fakes the jet sweep. Handoff. Samalu holds on tight.
Looked like
Did
he got
get to
enough.
the sticks? They don't move the chains, but they move the marker to 4. So a 4th and 1 on the 20-yard line.
That was a terrible spot.
Both teams 0 for 1 on 3rd downs as we are just 2 minutes, 12 seconds into this one. 4th down and 1. Reidsville in the red zone. Deontay Neal's back
Just
there.
an awful spot.
4 receiver set. Neal takes it. Fake off. Moves to his right. He's got to make a juke move, and he's got the first down. A big first down as he is tripped up and taken down at the 15-yard line. And a 4th down conversion in the red zone for your Rams.
Well, a 4-yard gain there for Neal.
Deontay Neal coming in for a special play on 4th down. Maneuvering his way in and out after play action. And now they are 15 yards away from their first points of the night.
Looks like Neal's in the backfield again.
2 receivers near side. Got an A-back, got a tight end. Got some motion in the backfield. Neal rolls to his right. He's got a man open.
Corner
it's
route.
Kendre, and he grabs it, or his feet in bounds. Touchdown
He's down.
signaled.
Nice.
That right there is a Pennrose Carwash Kooler Ice score. Deontay Neal and Kendre Harrison in their 4th year of football alongside one another, connecting for the touchdown, making it 6-0 in favor of your Rams on top of the Eastern Guilford Wildcats with 0. With 8:51 to go in quarter number 1. Deontay
Water
Neal
bucket
gonna take
formation.
it. 2-point conversion. Takes it, drops. He's in trouble, gets the man
Throws
in
it
the
to
corner.
the corner.
A perfect job. Frankie Galloway was able to just stand there and take the grab. He made the grab like that was in warm-ups, just stood there, waited. Deontay Neal found him even though he was under pressure, and that'll make it 8-0 in favor of Reidsville, who really likes the 2-point conversion. 8:51 to play in quarter number 1. It's an 8-0 Reidsville lead on the first drive of the game. Eastern Guilford reaches a 3rd and long after Javier Majette was brought down in the backfield. He throws it away to Josiah Samalu with the interception at the 29-yard line, and Reidsville able to make a very quick 5-play drive, converting on a 4th down thanks to Deontay Neal, and then Neal and Kendre connect for a 15-yard pass TD to make this 8-0 after Neal scored the 2-point conversion with Frankie Galloway, making it 8-0.
And Penaloza will line up to kick it again.
Penaloza jogging forward, puts the boot on it at the 40. It's
Bit of a
sent
line
to about
drive.
the 10-yard line, returning it from the 8. He goes to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, made a spin move, and he got to about the 33. Great return.
About a
After picking it up at
25-yard
the 8.
return.
Got a lot of listeners in on YouTube. Thank you so much. Got a listener from Lexington, Kentucky. Thanks for listening, Tom Worley. Steve Harrison in there as well. Let's Get It Rams. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Melita Hatley. Thank you to everyone listening. Please leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And we'd love to see these Reidsville Rams up 8-0. Eastern Guilford starting this drive from their own 34. Line to gains of 44.
They put themselves in a hole early in their first series.
Motion in the backfield. He hands it off to number 0, who is wrapped up at the line of
Cadence
scrimmage.
Pruitt catches him at the line.
Not sure if
Good tackle there.
Tyler Whaley Melvin was able to get anything. Bringing up a 2nd and 10.
Well, they did mark him a yard ahead, so.
2nd and 9 coming up.
Good tackle on the off tackle by Cadence Pruitt there.
Kevon Haynes, Chance Patton on the near side. Got a split end on the far side. A wing back in there. And 10 personnel. Running to his left.
And another
to his
tackle
right.
by Pruitt.
And Whaley Melvin once again taken down, averaging 5 yards per carry coming into this one. But his first 2 runs have come up just a little bit more than nothing. That'll bring him to a 3rd and long once again. Last time they were in this position, and the first time they were in this position, they threw an interception. From the 36, got to make it to the 44. They're on their own side of the field, moving left to right. Javion Majette in shotgun formation. Whaley Melvin set, offset.
Harrison with pressure.
Under extreme pressure.
And Pruitt with the sack.
Fantastic job. Kendra Harrison gets the first hit on him, and Cadence Pruitt
finished him off.
Puts him down for a big sack, bringing up 4th and very long. That'll bring out the punt unit, as Eastern Guilford still remains without a first down. Thanks for joining us on YouTube or Substack. Make sure to subscribe, like this, and share this. Here's the punt. Eastern Guilford puts it over towards the 30-yard line as it keeps rolling. Had a nice bounce on it, as Deontay Neal and Frankie Galloway look on. So Reidsville sees the ball on that side of the field for the first time tonight.
Well, a 38 net yard punt downed at the Reidsville 28.
Reidsville jogs onto the field. They're 1-2 on the season, trying to improve to 500 and avoid their first 1-3 start since 1995. Braxton Johnson in the backfield. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Here's a throw. Quick over the middle, but Deontay Neal.
Incomplete pass.
It caught him low, kind of in the abdomen. He went for it, got 2 hands on it, but wasn't able to come up with it. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 after the play action from Braxton Johnson.
Bit uncharacteristic on the drop there, was thrown just a little bit behind him.
Johnson's first throw of the night. That'll bring Deontay Neal into the backfield. He'll be the quarterback. Number 12, Josiah Samalu, is back there with him. 4 receiver set. Here's the handoff. Samalu going straight ahead, moving to his left. Stiff arm, pulled out of bounds, but he goes down
like
fighting. Gets to the 34-yard line, and that'll put him 4 yards shy of the sticks. Third and 4. 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us. Deontay Neal in the backfield again. 4 receivers set. Harrison in more of a tight end spot. And somebody, either false start or offsides, I believe it's against the Rams.
Yeah, that's going to be a false start. All the skill players moved and the line didn't.
7-0 lead for Rockingham County on the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update.
And now we're back to 3rd and 10.
And they're going with a 5 receiver set. Braxton Johnson in the backfield now. Deontay Neal in motion. He goes to the other side. Quick throw to Neal. Neal takes it himself. He's going for it, and he cuts across.
He's taking off.
On the far side.
He's going to
get
it.
50, across the 40, across the 30, across the 20, across the 10, and across the goal line for a Pennrose Carwash Kooler Ice score On 3rd and 10, a short throw on a flat route into the backfield, and he takes it all the way to the house for 70-plus yards.
72-yard touchdown. Braxton Johnson to Deontay Neal.
Deontay Neal with his longest touchdown of the year by 30 yards. It's now 14-0. Reidsville Rams with 5:38 to play.
Water bucket formation again.
Thanks to the work of Neal. Neal takes it in water bucket, and they're going for that corner again. He's going to throw it over the middle, however. It's incomplete.
Knocked down.
Still up 14-0. Reidsville in command after a fantastic job by Deontay Neal finding an opening. Anybody you trust on 3rd and 9 just to take it from the backfield and make some magic with it is clearly a Division I athlete.
And we'll find out Sunday where he plans to play his Division I ball and in what sport.
And we'll be bringing you that on RoCo Radio. Make sure to stay tuned Sunday at 2. Incredible job by Reidsville so far. 2 massive touchdowns. Deontay Neal, a big part of both of them. Josiah Samlou with the interception on the first drive, also playing a big part. And this special teams unit, Penaloza is looking pretty good, even though they had the false start on the opening kickoff, which ended up being for the better.
I'll tell you, he's been kicking the ball down to the 10 or beyond every time, hugging this left side of the field, or their left side of the field.
Penaloza kicks it over towards sort of the left side, making the grab at the 14. No, he doesn't. He drops it. He recovers it at the 9, goes straight ahead at the 17. He's pushed forward by a horde of white helmets.
22.
A very good job by Eastern Guilford pushing them forward.
About 13 yards on the return.
Wildcats versus Rams. Rams up 14-0, but the Wildcats with the ball at their own 22. They're 78 yards away from making a dent in this quick deficit. We've got 5:31 to go. Shotgun formation. Trips left. 1 receiver near side. 10 personnel. Fakes the handoff. Takes it himself. He's a quarterback that can run. We heard that in the pregame show.
Oh, and he broke loose. I don't know how.
He keeps going. 50, 40.
And knocked out of bounds by
Somehow broke
Samalou.
out of there. Did an easy job of getting lost amongst those Eastern Guilford players.
A 43-yard rush on that one.
Incredible job. Incredible determination as well.
Yeah, I mean, they had him dead to rights right there at the line of scrimmage, and somehow he broke loose there.
Their first down of the night. And their first time being in Reidsville territory of the night. Now in the 35. Trips left. Receiver to the right. Dropping back. Has to make a throw. It's caught very low.
Or did it bounce?
For a gain of 3.
Nope. Looked like they marked it a catch.
They do move the 6. 2nd and 7. One of those throws you see in NFL or college where they have to review it, but I think he made the catch.
Well, they got a flag on the field. Let's see what it's for. Looks like it's going to go against the Rams. They're marking it 5 yards ahead.
I don't see the 6 move.
Oh, okay. They're pulling it back for an ineligible man downfield.
As Eastern Guilford's first penalty of the night. As they move back to the 40 for 2nd and 15. Is that a loss of down as well? .509 to play. in the
I thought
first
she marked
quarter.
that from the line of scrimmage, and it remained first down.
So 1st and 15 from the 40. Line to gain is Reidsville's 25, moving left to right. 2 wingbacks, 2 receivers set, and a running back. Here's a handoff, breaking through, charging forward, and getting 3 or 4 yards on the carry is Whaley Melvin. They're at the 37 now, 2nd and 12.
And on our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard, Rockingham County is tied at 7 with Asheboro High School over in Wentworth.
2 wingbacks. Split receiver set. Whaley Melvin switches sides. He's driving back, looking to throw. Takes his time. Chase from behind.
Being pressured.
Charges forward, and he is brought
Looked like he got
down
about
after
back
a
to
yard
the
or
original
2.
line of scrimmage.
But it will still bring him to a 3rd and 10. And after that run play of 40 yards by Javier Majette,
And he was being pressed hard from behind by Cadence Pruitt. Got really hurried back there.
It's very hard to think anything's going wrong for him until he's actually brought down to a knee. Line to gains the 25. They're at their 37. It's a 3rd and 12. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff.
Read
charges
option.
straight ahead, and he is brought down. He got 6 or 7, but that's not enough to move the 6. And I believe they're in 4-down territory, so they'll keep their guys on the field. Oh for 3 on 3rd downs. Trips left. 1 receiver to his right. It's 4th and 5. 1 receiver in the back, or 1 running back in the backfield with him. Play clock down to 8. 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the scoreboard, and timeout called. Timeout call charged to Eastern Guilford. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza and Made in 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schulzholm at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Pennrose Carwash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or at Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
And I think this might be a little bit out of Ahikam's field goal range. He's 7 or 8 extra points and 2 or 3 field goals, but his long on the season's 42.
And usually when
this
you see
would be a
them run
50-yard attempt if they attempted it.
They ran the play clock down and they called timeout. You see that in college when they're going for a field goal and they were trying to draw him off sides, but they're going for it here. He drops back, looking to throw.
He's deep back, too.
Short throw, and drops out of his hands, hits the ground. It's a turnover on downs, and it's a turnover that will put Reidsville back on the field on their own 33. A nice defensive stand after a big first down carry by quarterback Javier Majette, who got 40-plus yards, but ultimately Reidsville makes a big stand, also taking advantage of an ineligible player downfield penalty.
Yeah, they tried to set up an inside screen, and the throw was just off and knocked down. Turnover on downs. Good play by the Reidsville defense, and now their offense will try to put up points for the 3rd possession in a row.
182 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Braxton Johnson. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. He's got a running back there with him. Hands it off. Driving forward. Didn't get much. Brings it to
Keyshawn
2nd and
Henry
8.
on the carry. About 3.
Keyshawn Henry, we've heard his name called a lot. 19 carries, 89 yards, averaging 4.7 YPC, and a long of 13. So he's not a guy who gets, huge breakaway carries that pump up his stat numbers. He's a guy in the trenches that can push you forward for positive yardage. 2.5 to play in the first quarter.
An update to our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard.
Uh-oh.
Cummings up
Breaking through.
29-0 over Bartlett Yancey.
Massive first down run by Keyshawn Henry, pushing forward to the 44-yard line with his longest carry of the year.
19-yard gain there for Henry and a first down.
Previously, his longest carry was 13 yards. I think that's a positive announcer jinx. You know, we never get credit for the right ones. 2 minutes to go in the first. One near side, two far side, dropping back. Fakes it, looking for throw.
It's deep.
It's a little bit short. Kendra
Good
has to
adjustment.
stop,
Oh,
trying to make
man.
the catch. And he's brought down. If there was a little bit, just a little bit more air on that ball.
Kendra tried to come back and get it. It was just a little bit short.
He had to stop on a dime almost and kind of fall backwards to make the catch. Just wasn't able to. That'll bring up second and long.
That was a heck of an adjustment for a guy Kendra's size.
Yeah, Braxton Johnson missing the timing a little bit.
I mean,
still a good play design.
It was a good throw, just a little bit short of where his target was.
Deontay Neal and Frankie Galloway on the near side. Kendra Harrison in tight end. Keyshawn Henry in the backfield. Deontay Neal in motion, taking the snap. Hands it off. Jet sweep to Deontay Neal, who is tackled after
Gain
2
of
yards.
about 3.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 7 or 8. Reidsville 1 for 2 on 3rd downs. Their only 3rd down conversion was a 70-plus yard touchdown from Deontay Neal. Third down and long. 5 receivers set. 4 on the near side. Deontay Neal in the backfield. Here's the snap. He makes the throw. It looks like Frankie Galloway. He gets forward. He's short of the sticks, but he gets about 2 or 3 yards within striking distance, bringing up 4th down and very short in 4-down territory as the line to gain is at the 36 and they're at the 38.
Well, 4th and 2 from the Eastern Guilford 38.
And their 4th down man, Deontay Neal, is in shotgun. Keyshawn Henry back there with him. 4 receiver set, 2 near side, 2 far side. 3-man front by Eastern. Here's the handoff. Henry makes it forward, and he gets the first down. A second 4th down conversion by these Reidsville Rams.
Gain of about 4 for Henry there.
Reidsville moves the chains once again.
Third rushing first down for the Rams.
They're at Eastern Guilford's 34-yard line, moving right to left. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. He's got Henry in the backfield with him. It's Deontay Neal in shotgun. Takes it. Quick throw. Kendra Harrison pushes forward. He's brought down. It takes 5 men to stop his forward motion. It will be spotted at the 31 for the short gain.
And that's going to end the first quarter.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple, to be a supportive presence for life's journey. It's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Driving in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Driving is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or a banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout.
Well, Braxton Johnson in the first quarter, 3 of 5 passing, 81 yards and a touchdown. Deontay Neal with a 72-yard touchdown reception and a 15-yard passing touchdown of his own to Kendra Harrison to push Reidsville this early 14-0 lead after 1.
Field flips. They're moving left to right now. They're on the 31. Braxton Johnson hands it off. Keyshawn Henry finds an opening.
Another
Between
good
the right
run.
guard and the right tackle. Yeah, there's power in the ball forward. They're in 4-down territory. So there's ramming it down their throats. Now on 3rd and short.
A gain of 4 there for Henry.
And they've got 2 plays
on
to work
his
with.
4th carry. He's got 30 yards on 4 carries.
Braxton Johnson has Keyshawn Henry offset to his right. Henry takes it, and he finds an easy opening, barely touched, brought down at the 21-yard line. It's good enough for another Reidsville Rams first down. And what we've seen from Reidsville is they're taking the same running backs and using them for a few plays at the time. Josiah Samlou was the man on the first drive. And now on this drive, it's Keyshawn Henry getting most of the reps. Braxton Johnson in shotgun, 4 receiver set. Dropping back, rolling to his left. Whistle blows, plays dead. Referee walks to the 25 in the center of the field. 2 of them converse. And here comes the call. False start against Reidsville for their 3rd time tonight. 15 yards worth of penalties. 13 minutes and 11 seconds into this one. All of which have been false starts. Had one on the kickoff, had one in the first quarter, and now they get their first one of the second quarter. 14-0 advantage for Reidsville as they work with a 1st and 15. Line to gain is at the 11. Excuse me, it's at the 10. Johnson takes it, drops back, quick throw. Kendra Harrison overthrown. Looking for him straight down the middle through the seam. It drops at the 5-yard line in the center of the field. Out of the reach of the Oregon Duck commit. 10:34 to play in this first half. Reidsville up 14-0. Now they're working with a 2nd and 15 after the incomplete pass. Line to gain is the 11-yard line. They're at the 26.
And that's going to be the 11th play of the drive.
Deontay Neal comes in at quarterback. Keyshawn Henry in the backfield with him. Neal steps forward, takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. He's in trouble. Moves to his right. Quick throw, easy pass, and Frankie Galloway says he was inbound. Referee agrees.
And they said he was.
Makes the grab on the near side at the 21-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that one.
Bringing up 3rd down. Line to gain's the 11. Believe it's a 3rd down and 10. Not just because the PA announcer said it was 3rd and 10.
Well, Braxton Johnson back in the backfield to take the snap.
Johnson drops back, rolls to his left, looking to throw. Overthrown, but Neal runs for it. It's out of bounds, bringing up 4th down and long. It's at the 21-yard line. This will be a 38-yard field goal. Keyshawn Henry stays on the field.
Yeah, I think this is going to be 4 down.
Deontay Neal jogs on for Braxton Johnson. He's their 4th down man. Reidsville 1 for 4 on 3rd down attempts, but they're 2 for 2 on 4th down attempts. This is the longest 4th down conversion attempt they've had tonight. Neal dropping back, looking to throw, steps up, still looking for his man. Overthrows to Frankie Galloway. It's a turnover on downs at the 21-yard line. Their first trip tonight without points, 14-0 Reidsville Rams. On the Carnegie scoreboard update, Dudley and Northern Guilford tied at 7 apiece. Dudley at Northeast Guilford tied at 7 apiece. Dudley still searching for their first win, correct? So here we go, 10-16 to play in the first half. And Eastern Guilford looking to get some points on the board.
Well, they're going to take over at their own 21 after the turnover on downs on the incomplete pass.
Miscommunication with getting personnel on the field. Now some motion in the backfield. Reidsville's defense has to be confused as running up the gut and being brought down is number 0, Willie Melvin.
Steady gain of about 5 there.
I think they've done well, though, stopping the run from getting out of hand, especially with some struggles we've seen in the first 3 weeks.
Well, aside from the 43-yard carry by Majette, Reidsville's done pretty well containing the run game.
And the Majette one was a weird one. That was not a regular.
Right.
That's like
they
a once in 10 years.
Yeah, that was a broken play. And they've contained Whaley Melvin pretty well so far.
Dropping back. Hands it off to Whaley Melvin, who powers forward. He's short of the sticks. It brings up third down. Third down, 2 yards to go. Perhaps 1 yard. Line to gain is the 35. They're on their own side of the field, moving right to left. Trying to make it to that 35-yard line.
Third and 1. Need a big stand here. I'd like to see.
2 receiver set. Majette hands it off. Rolling to his left, and I think that was enough.
Yeah, I believe he got it.
They get the first down.
It was a good tackle off the end. It looked like it was Galloway. Oh, no, that may have been Braithwaite. Yeah, Braithwaite on the tackle.
Now they're at their own 35-yard line, resetting it. They're on 1st and 10. 3 receiver set. Handoff. Whaley Melvin is smacked and snapped in half at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Keeping the down marker in the exact same spot.
Looked like Hampton and Pruitt on the tackle.
One receiver near side, 2 far side. They're utilizing a wing back. Dropping back, rolling to his right, looking to throw. He's chased down by
And Pruitt was giving chase, hurried him again.
He made the throw.
Overthrew it, incomplete.
He was chased down by Pruitt. Made the throw, really quick snap judgment, and was unable to come up with it. That's a 3rd and 10, and a very quick 3rd and 10. Whaley Melvin runs into his line.
In our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard, Winston-Salem Carver up 22-0 over College Prep and Leadership Academy.
Dropping back, looking to throw. 3rd and 10. Throws it down.
That almost looked like grounding. There was nobody in the area.
Yeah, I mean, he had Kevon Haynes in the general vicinity, but he definitely meant it on that. And now it's 4th and 10.
Let's see if they're going to bring out their punt unit.
The down marker just reverted back to 3. I'm wondering if there was a flag on the field, because yes, there is. Flag on the field at the 37-yard line.
Intentional grounding denied. Declined.
So that'll bring up 4th and 10.
Walkertown up 28-14 over East Surrey on our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard.
The snap, the punt, very
it's
high
short and
punt.
it's high. And Reidsville will clear the area.
Recoil and go back to the 46-yard line. So Reidsville starting in their best field position of the night.
19-yard punt.
Moving left to right down the field. It was more than 19 yards if you count the air. I mean, that was straight up.
Well, I mean, it went 30 yards in the air.
Reidsville at their 45, taking over. See the big names, Kendra Harrison, Deontay Neal, jogging back onto the field. Deontay Neal is in the quarterback spot. 1 receiver near side, 1 far side. Derek Lyons comes in to the near side. Deontay Neal has a wingback and a halfback with him.
And at the half from Wentworth on our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard, Ashborough kicked a 34-yard field goal to take the lead 10-7 at halftime over the Rockingham County Cougars.
Flag in the backfield, and I believe a timeout was charged. Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, we're distributing quality metals for over 30 years, brings you tonight's broadcast of Reidsville Eastern Guilford. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. Pipe bollard, square tubing, finger guard material, and more. Their retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member.
And another update to our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard in our RoCo Radio Game of the Week. McMichael Phoenix leading 26-0 over Cedar Ridge.
Let's go. Getting a winning record for the first time in a long time.
It's been a while.
Deontay Neal out there once again. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Drops to his right. Moves to his left. He's speeding, and he's going out of bounds on the QB draw. Gets about 4 yards. Quality play. 2nd and 6 as they move to the 49-yard line. On their own side of the field.
Neal on his third carry of the night, 10 yards.
7:28 to play in the first half. Braxton Johnson back out there. 2 running backs, hands it off to Keyshawn Henry, who stays up. He gets the first down, keeps trucking along, puts his shoulder down. He's still up. He's at the 30-yard line now, and he is finally brought down after a massive gain. Reidsville's visitor side, which is packed tonight, is very hyped up.
About a 23-yard gain there for Henry.
Fantastic job by Henry, who gets his longest carry of the season, breaking the record he set earlier in tonight's game. And we're only 4 games in, so he's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, 5th first down, all rushing for the Rams.
Really liking that run-based attack, especially on 3rd and 4th down. Here's Braxton Johnson.
59 yards on 6 carries
Takes
for Henry.
Hands it off to his right. Derek Lyons has an open field. 1 man to beat. Pushing through. And he
Derek
is into
Lyons
the end zone
with the touchdown.
for a Pennrose Carwash. Kooler Ice score. 20-0. Reidsville Rams over the Eastern Guilford Wildcats with 6:47 to play. Derek Lyons punching in another rush touchdown, his 2nd of the year on the ground. Forced to be reckoned with in almost every aspect. College football on the Core Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update. Houston up 10-0 on Colorado.
And Pennrose will line up to attempt the extra point for the Rams.
Deontay Neal is the placeholder. Trying to make this 21-0. He puts it up, and it is through. Pennrose 5 for 5 on extra points on the season as we are approaching the halfway mark in the 2nd quarter. 21-0. Reidsville Rams. Things looking good. 3 Pennrose Carwash Kooler Ice scores as they continue their streak over Eastern Guilford that dates back to 1982.
And Keyshawn Henry, 7 rush attempts for 61 yards on the night already.
Wow. That's what, 8.5 yards per carry? More?
It's about right, yeah. 7 for 61 is darn near 9.
Here's Pennrose getting ready to kick. 21-0 Reidsville Rams with 6:47 to play in quarter number 2. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube or Substack. Make sure to subscribe to both YouTube and Substack. Got some stories on Substack and every game brought to you live on YouTube. Make sure to like this and share this as well.
Another good kick by Pennrose.
Fantastic job. Running to his left. Finally brought down
met at the 18.
with authority. Frankie Galloway said, no, sir. 15-yard return at the most. It's gotten really dark here at, well, that sounded bad. That sounded like something evil is.
The sky's gotten dark.
Yeah, it's gotten really. Reidsville's up 21-0. It's not a dark game or anything. But it feels like the middle of the night right now. It's only 8:13. Winter is approaching. Straight forward, moves to his left.
With about a gain of 3 or 4.
Majette is really able to just run into a line of 2 or 3 guys from the opposing team and then still stay on his feet and keep moving along. And it's incredible.
Oh, he's been their big gainer tonight with that 43-yard rush.
He came into
the rest
the game,
have been little dinks and dunks, 3, 4, 5 yards at a clip.
Yeah, he came into the game with some rush yards, but nothing near what he had tonight. As they get another short gain.
And Majette gets that down to about the 26. So a 4-yard gain there.
But Majette's longest run attempt coming into this one was 15, and he was averaging 3 yards per carry. Those numbers have skyrocketed already. 3/8 of the way through this game.
I think that was Whaley Melvin on that carry.
Brings up 3rd and short. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd down attempts tonight. Whaley Melvin going to take it.
He's met at the line.
Reidsville trying to overpower Eastern Guilford, but
and
Eastern
they're pushing
Guilford
the pile,
is
and they've got the first down.
Somehow, some way, meeting a bunch of golden hats, and they were just simply overpowered there. No other way to put it.
And that's a gain of 7 for a first down. Whaley Melvin with a 7-yard power rush off tackle left, and the pile was just pushed by that Eastern Guilford line as he was met at line of scrimmage.
5 minutes to go.
Looked like a rugby scrum down there.
Confusion on the defensive line. Dropping back, Majette looking to throw. He's swarmed by Reidsville players, gets out of it, makes the throw over the middle, and in the center of the field. The catch
good
is
open
made.
field tackle there by look like Lyons.
Chance Patton with his 7th reception. And Derek Lyons.
Good open field tackling there by Lyons.
Came into the game with 20 solo tackles, which is just a great number. That one is brought forward. Once again, the Lions go into a battle. Not enough to move the chains. It'll bring up another 3rd and short.
Like a gain of 2 there.
21-0 Reidsville
And they mark
Rams.
it a first down.
Whoa.
Gain of 3.
They're still at their own 41-yard line.
Another generous spot there.
Four receiver set. Whaley Melvin in the backfield alongside Javian Majette. Looking to throw.
Pressure
Goes
coming.
through his progressions. He's in trouble. He's swarmed.
And
He has to
Pruitt
go
just
straight
missed him.
forward, and he gets to a 2nd and 8 opportunity. That is a quarterback that is quick on his feet.
He ran him into Keontae Brunson.
Line to gain is Reidsville's 49. They're at their own 41.
Low
Snap is low. He grabs it, puts it in the air, and it's thrown out of bounds. Kind of a dangerous throw. One of the men on Eastern Guilford's sideline retrieves it. 3:15 to play, and now they're facing their hardest 3rd down test of the quarter, or of the drive.
3rd and 9 coming up.
Both these teams like to run it on 3rd down, but you don't necessarily do that on a 3rd and 9. They trust Javian Majette's arm. 67.7% guy. He's accurate, and he also averaged 8.4 yards per throw coming into this game. Trips right, one receiver left. He's got a blocking back with him. Drops back, looking to throw. He swarmed, throws it, hit as he throws. Intercepted at the 50-yard line on the far side. Driving it back is Deontay Neal. He's looking to return it all the way. Deontay Neal into the end zone with a pick six. A Pennrose Carwash. Kooler Ice pick six. 52 yards by Deontay Neal. And a 27-0 advantage for Reidsville as the sideline and the fans and the band erupts on the far side of the field.
About a 45-yard interception return there for Deontay Neal.
And for the second time tonight.
54, excuse me.
For the second time tonight, Javian Majette has been on third down looking to throw, and he's thrown a crucial interception. Came into this game with one interception. But Josiah Samalu and Deontay Neal have made it a total of 3.
I think that's Deontay Neal's 17th career interception.
Neal the placeholder, as that one is way short.
No good. Let's see who the flag's on. We got a flag down. Well, it's on Reidsville. It'll get declined unless it was a dead ball foul. Holden declined.
27-0 though. Reidsville in the driver's seat. With 2:45 to play in this first half, they have really piled it on. And coming into this game, especially after their first shutout since the 20th century, there were a lot of questions about Reidsville.
Well, I'll tell you.
But they've looked good against a very good team.
Deontay Neal right now has an interception return for a touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a receiving touchdown.
And his receiving touchdown felt like more of a rush touchdown because he caught it in the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a little swing pass to the outside.
70-yard receiving touchdown.
72 yards to pay dirt.
With a 50-yard pick six and a 25-yard throwing touchdown. 2:45 to play in the second quarter. Reidsville looking to kick off. They're feeling really good on that far sideline. Here's the kick. Another one pinning him deep.
About the
5-yard line. He drops
bounced it off his hands.
It goes forward. He has to dive on it at the 14-yard line. Dangerous play again.
Well, Eastern Guilford will take over at their own 14 after the kickoff was bobbled and he had to fall on it.
Special thanks to Ancora Compassionate Care, Circle Drive-In, Tri-State Steel, River Lake Homes, Pennrose Carwash, Kooler Ice, and you, the listener, for making this broadcast possible. Let us know where you're listening from. We have somebody from Kentucky, a lot of people from North Carolina. We're so happy you're here. Timeout called?
Yep, looks like a timeout.
Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza and Made and 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Pennrose Carwash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or at Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Middle Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
And an update to our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. Northeast Guilford leading 13-7 over Dudley Panthers.
And we've got a lot more scores to get to at the half, thanks to Car Needs. Make sure you stick with us in 2 minutes, 40 seconds. But for now, Eastern Guilford trying to make a push downfield. They do make a push of 2 or 3 yards after handing the ball off, and this whole line is, they got some big boys and they got some strength. Clock winding down, 35 on the play clock, 2:20 on the game clock.
And Whaley Melvin with another 3-yard gain. but we're watching their line in warm-ups. They've got some big boys down there on that interior line.
2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Going straight ahead. Whaley Melvin is wrapped up. And he's brought down a 3rd and long. And what you definitely don't want to do if you're Eastern Guilford is put the ball back in Reidsville's hands, especially because most of their touchdowns have been big play moments.
Like a gain of 2 there for Whaley Melvin. 3rd and 5 coming up.
They're 2 for 6 on 3rd downs. He's got a halfback, 2 on the far side, 1 near side, fakes a handoff, looking to throw. He has to go straight ahead. He's running for the first down. Looks like he made it.
Yeah, I believe he got enough.
Tom Worley, we appreciate your nice comment on YouTube, and we enjoy bringing you these football games from Reidsville. Big 3rd down conversion there because you did not want to put the ball back in the Rams' possession. You want to take this ball to halftime, or you want to break the shutout right now.
You want to put some points on the board if you're Eastern, but
here's the snap.
The Rams
here's the
defense
handoff.
holding strong. And another run between the tackles.
I mean, running the ball, it doesn't seem like they're too urgent to put points on the
Gain
board.
of 4.
3/4 of a minute remaining in the 2nd quarter. Ball's at the 32.
Frankie Galloway in on the tackle there.
Half a minute to go. They got to run one more play. 20 seconds on the play clock. 3 receivers set. A tight end, a running back, so 11 personnel. Motion in the backfield, another handoff, and doesn't get the first down. No real sense of urgency.
Good tackle there. Looked like Samalou again.
27-0 Reidsville. Eastern Guilford doesn't look like they're going to run another play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Massive first half by the Reidsville Rams. We'll bring you the halftime show in just a moment. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom-and-pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000-square-foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, Pennrose Carwash, located at 1509 South Scale Street in Reidsville, has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Pennrose Carwash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Celebrating our 55th anniversary, Pennrose Carwash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, 3 years in a row. Thank you guys for joining us on the halftime show. We got some car needs of Reidsville scores to get to. Got a lot of things going on in Guilford County. Last we checked, Northeast Guilford 3-0, up 12-7 on Dudley. High Point Christian Academy beating down Harrell's Academy 34-6. Richmond County 35, Northwest Guilford 7, West Forsyth 14, Mount Tabor 0, Glen 13, Southwest Guilford 6, Southern Alamance 14, Southeast Alamance 6, Winston-Salem Reagan 10, Northern Guilford 6 at the half. And that's your Carneys of Reidsville out-of-town scoreboard update. Thank you guys so much for listening in to that first half. 27-0, Reidsville really laying the hammer down, and a lot of it was their run game. Didn't put the ball in the air too many times, but also a couple of big interceptions. Deontay Neal with a 52-yard pick-six return. That's going to get the most notice. But you also have to remember, Josiah Jojo Samalou had an incredible interception in the very first drive. Eastern Guilford on a 3rd and long decides to put the ball in harm's way, and Samalou makes them pay at the 29-yard line, making the interception. Reidsville would score, and they haven't looked back since. 27-0 on the scoreboard. Hatley going to bring you some halftime stats in a moment. Tell us where you're listening from. Tell us whether you're listening on Substack or YouTube. We appreciate you so much. We also appreciate Ancora, Circle Drive-In, Tri-State Steel, River Lake Homes, Pennrose Carwash, and Kooler Ice.
Well, let's start with rushing stats for the Rams. Deontay Neal, 3 carries for 10 yards. Keyshawn Henry, 7 carries for 61 yards. Derek Lyons, 1 carry for 27 yards and a touchdown. Joseph Samalou, 4 carries for 14 yards. Passing, Braxton Johnson currently 3 of 7 for 81 yards and 1 touchdown. Deontay Neal, 3 of 4 for 23 yards and a touchdown. Kendra Harrison with 2 receptions for 18 yards and a touchdown. Deontay Neal with 1 reception for 72 yards and a touchdown. Frankie Galloway with 3 receptions for 14 yards. The Rams were penalized 3 times for 15 total yards in the first half and got 5 first downs in the first half, all rushing. They also forced 2 interceptions, one of which was returned 54 yards for a touchdown by Deontay Neal, the 17th of his career.
Incredible job all around by Reidsville. They are really, really looking good after their 35-0 shutout loss to Reagan last week. They haven't let that loss beat them twice. We're going to bring you some of Eastern Guilford's band. Thank you so much for listening to us on the halftime show. We look forward to seeing you in the third quarter.
Wildcat fans, please put your hands together for the Eastern Guilford Marching Wildcat Band.
That was Eastern Guilford's high school band. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're enjoying bringing you the coverage of Reidsville looking really good, 27-0. 3:40 to go until the second half starts off. Things looking really good, especially with the run game. Braxton Johnson hasn't put it into the air too much, but we've seen Josiah Samlou run it a lot. We saw Deontay Neal with a couple of big touchdowns, not big passing to him touchdowns, but he threw one for about 25-plus yards to Kendra Harrison on a corner route, and then he received one in the backfield on sort of a flat route, screen route, and took it 70 yards to the house. Derek Lyons has gotten a big share of the carries, or he had a big carry for a touchdown. Keyshawn Henry is the one who's had a big share of the carries, putting up a career night tonight. Came into the game with 19 carries for 89 yards, 4.7 average, and a long of 13. And he has done exceptionally well running the ball. They handed it to him time after time on that second drive and further on. How many yards does he have, Hatley?
He had 7 carries for 61 yards. Reidsville has 112 on the ground overall and 104 in the air.
Yeah, and the air yards are going to be misleading because really it was the play to Deontay Neal, which was 70 yards after
Very
the
much
catch.
the bulk of it.
And then the throw to Kendra Harrison, and that's been about it. So
yeah, 72 and
a
15, so 97 of those 108 on 2 plays.
Reidsville doing good in 4-down territory.
Or 104, I mean.
1 for 4 on 3rd downs, but they're 2 for 3 on 4th downs.
And on our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard, McMichael is up 26-0 at halftime over Cedar Ridge.
Joe Dexter and David Woods bringing you that call. You can listen over on YouTube, Facebook, or RoCoRadio.com.
And Southeast Guilford currently leading 14-0 over R.J. Reynolds. Southeast Guilford's head coach, Earl Bates, used to be on the staff with Reidsville High School.
And Sunday, 2 p.m., Deontay Neal's commitment. We'll be bringing you that on RoCo Radio, covering that. Get done with church, and you can listen in, or you can go to Reidsville's gym and see who he commits to.
And we've got an update on our Car Needs Out-of-Town scoreboard. Reagan High School leading 10-6 over Northern Guilford. Real shootout there.
Maybe if it was baseball. I guess shootout wouldn't apply there. Maybe soccer?
That's a little high scoring for soccer.
That's why it's a shootout. But you don't shoot in baseball. We're overthinking this.
Lady Hatley in the comments, didn't he coach at Moorhead too? You talking about Coach Bates? I think he may have. And Lucas Hatley in the comments, hey, bud.
Hello, Lucas. Half a minute till this 3rd quarter starts. Deontay Neal's choosing between, make sure I've got them all, App State, UNCG, Boston College,
BC,
Chapel Hill, Duke. There's the 6th one.
ODU.
Old Dominion. Going to be very interesting to see which one he picks.
Yeah, and for what sport?
Yeah.
If not both. You know, the Gatorade 2025 Mr. Basketball for the state of North Carolina.
They've added time to the scoreboard. 3 more minutes.
That's a loaded question.
Where do you think he will go?
Melita Hatley in the comments asking, where do you think Deontay will go?
I don't know.
I don't want to go out on a limb on that one.
Dale Hagwood's pointing to his App State hat. So
he's tipping his App State hat.
I guess you got to read between the lines on that one. Maybe he wants him to get App State, or maybe he just had to make a head adjustment. It's possible, either way. But whichever school he goes to, they're getting.
I think App was his last official visit, so, it's a possibility.
Melita Hatley says she's hoping Duke, since State is not in the running. We are just polar opposites, Melita. Goodness gracious.
I mean, I'd love to see him be a Blue Devil.
I would too, just for the fact that, playing for Duke's a big deal, but I would rather him go to Carolina. Big Will says Chapel Bill, and that all rhymed. Okay, Big Will says Chapel Bill. That's great.
I guess the bigger question to me versus over where he's going is for what sport, if not both.
I would like to see him play both, but whichever one he can be more successful at, I would like to see that. But it'll be interesting. Melita, what are your thoughts on Wake Forest? Because she's saying in the comments, NC State, then Duke. I'm wondering if she likes all North Carolina teams that aren't North Carolina, which would be kind of ironic.
ABC fan, anybody but Carolina.
Okay, so Wake Forest. Wake Forest is one of them.
I don't know. I think she might pull for Carolina over Wake.
Why does she hate Wake Forest?
Oh, Deontay's dad, Big Will, is a big Duke fan.
So Melita is not a Wake fan either. Golly. What's your acronym for that? WXYZ?
Well, Reidsville will receive the kickoff to start the second half, and they'll be moving left to right.
Reidsville receiving the second half kickoff.
And it'll be just their
27-0.
Fifth possession of the game.
They're up 27-0.
Have only failed to score on one offensive drive and put in a defensive touchdown on a big 54-yard interception return by Deontay Neal.
Here's a kick,
deep.
A great kick. Deontay Neal fields it at the 1 yard line. He's driving straight ahead. He's got blockers moving in and out. Quick feet. Brings it to the 31 yard line.
Return there.
Great job. Reidsville starting at their own 31. Injured player. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bowers to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. Voted number one car wash in Rockingham County, Pennrose Carwash, located at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville, has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Pennrose Carwash open 24/7 and find us on Facebook. Celebrating their 55th anniversary, Pennrose Carwash voted number one car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Driving in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Driving is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of their many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 70s for good food. Stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout.
And the Eastern Guilford player that was down is up. He's coming back over to the sideline on his own power. That was Devin Graves.
Hate to see it.
Well, he got up, jogged off the sideline. So they'll check him out.
To see that.
Hopefully he's okay.
Because that was a longer injury than most of them. Here's Reidsville. Frankie Galloway near side, too far side, a wing back, a half back. Handoff. Driving. Makes it 2 or 3 yards. Maybe 1.
And spotted for, looked like a 1-yard gain. That was Samalu.
2nd and 9 for Samalu, who, he can punch his card in for a hard day's work just based off that interception on the first drive. Eleven personnel, 3 receiver set. No wing backs this time. Braxton Johnson takes it, rolling to his left, looking to throw. It's a
overthrown
toss to Frankie Galloway on the comeback, who drops it as he goes out of bounds. We're not even a minute into this third quarter. 3rd and long for Reidsville on their own side of the field at about the 31-yard line.
Score is Reidsville 27, Eastern Guilford 0. 11:05 in the third.
False start. Reidsville pushed back. Their 4th false start of the night. $20 yards of penalties on false starts. As they look at a 3rd and very long. Got to make it to the 41. They're at their own 26, 27. Dropping back is Braxton Johnson. Throw over the middle, in traffic. Kendra Harrison comes down with it. He had 3 or 4 white helmets around him, and that is a perfectly placed pass by Braxton Johnson. A little bit dangerous, but when you've got that Oregon commit tight end, you can make that bet. And Johnson gets the chains to move on 3rd and long.
A 14-yard reception just to the line of gain and a first down.
First, 3rd, or 4th down conversion through the air for Reidsville. Johnson hands it off. It's Samalu. He gets to the 50. 10:20 to go in the third quarter. 27-0 Reidsville Rams.
Good 8-yard gain there for Samalu. We'll make that 7.
Break the huddle quickly. Kendra Harrison, a wingback. He moves to the opposite side of the formation. Johnson rolls to his right. Under pressure, makes the throw out of bounds. I think
looked like it was intended for
he was searching for Marion Whitted. That brings up another 3rd down, this time 3rd and 4 instead of 3rd and 14. Thanks for joining us on RoCo Radio's YouTube or Substack page. We got a lively YouTube discussion tonight. Thanks for joining us over there. Join the comments. 4 receiver set. Johnson, quick throw to Neal. Neal is taken down in the backfield. A big tackle by Dakota Riley. 5'10", 160 junior getting two hands on Deontay Neal. 0.2 seconds after
Like
Neal
he
got
lost
the ball.
3 on that one.
Trying to replicate the play when they were at their own 30-yard line and made a throw like that to Neal for a 70-plus yard touchdown. This time it's -3 yards, and that'll bring the punt unit onto the field for the first time tonight. It's Derek Lyons.
Lyons very capable of 40-plus yard punts. He could pin Eastern deep here.
They're at the 23-yard line. Lyons sends it, spiraling through the air. It's caught at the 25. He returns it up the middle. He's brought down at the 35. Some Carneades of Reidsville scoreboard updates. Richmond County putting a 42-7 beatdown on Northwest Guilford. Northeast Guilford and Dudley still 12-7 at halftime. Northern Guilford up on Reagan 13-10 now in the third quarter. Reidsville up 27-0. It's been a big play night. They've only had one red zone trip, 2 big pass touchdowns, and a pick 6 by Deontay Neal. As that one is brought through, he's rolling to the 40, still up. He goes all the way to Reidsville's 33-yard line. A massive run by Javier Majette up the middle, and it is just so hard to bring him down. He's a 6'4", 195 quarterback. You don't see that every day, and he can just break tackle after tackle after tackle after tackle like it's nobody's business.
32-yard rush on that one. And he got chased down from behind, or he might have broke that one for 6.
4 receiver set. Here's a handoff. Going up the middle is his trusty running back, Whaley Melvin. But the ball's out. Reidsville is putting the other
recovered
way,
it.
and Reidsville gets the fumble recovery. Kendra Harrison leads the team in celebrating as Reidsville gets another turnover. Their third of the night on Eastern Guilford. First 2 were interceptions, Josiah Samalu and Deontay Neal. And
Not
now
sure
they get
who
the fumble
recovered
recovery.
it, but they knocked it loose.
Tyler Whaley Melvin lost the football. And now Reidsville takes over on their own 30. They're going hurry up. Braxton Johnson with the ball. Not with the ball yet, but he's the quarterback. Johnson hands it off. Derek Lyons going on an end run. He's brought down 2 or 3 yards short of the line of
like
scrimmage.
I lost about 3 there.
Appreciate you listening in. Here with less than 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 27-0 Reidsville Rams over the Eastern Guilford Wildcats.
Lions lost 3 on that one. Attempted the end around left.
Trips right. One receiver on the far side as well, 10 personnel. Braxton Johnson in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw to Deontay Neal. Stutter step. Juke. In and out. Moving. Still going. 4 yards. Third and long. Got to make it to the 40-yard line. They're about 7 or 8 yards out. Two for 6 on third down conversion attempts tonight. 4 receiver set. Deontay Neal in there for this third down. 1 halfback, no tight ends. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Kendra Harrison, Deontay Neal, Frankie Galloway, and Demarion Wooded. Takes it, hands it off. Lyons
loses
falls
his
down,
foot.
stands up. And a third and long, they decide to run the ball. And they get negative yardage, bringing up a 4th and long. Derek Lyons gets to stay on the field, however, for their second punt of the night. It didn't punt at all in the first half, but now in the first half of the third quarter, they bring their punt unit onto the field for their second time.
Eastern has 2 back deep to receive.
Lyons drills it with his right foot at the
Low
45,
liner.
40, and it rolls out of bounds at the 36-yard line. .545 to play in quarter number 3. It's 27-0 Reidsville. Eastern Guilford with the football. Wearing their gray uniforms, white numbers, white helmets. Jogging back onto the field, got that yellow Wildcat on the helmet with EG in purple. Reidsville, a simpler look on the helmet, just gold. White uniforms, navy, blue numbering. Here's the handoff. Stumbling and tripping his way forward.
Whaley Melvin again.
For a good run.
Gain of
7
7.
and short. Second and 2. The handoff. Whaley Melvin brought down. Did he get the first down?
Cadence Pruitt got him close to the line of gain. Good tackle, but a 2-yard gain and a first down.
First down, but nothing more than that. 2 or 3 yard gain. 5 minutes on the clock in the third quarter and ticking. Reidsville up 27-0.
And a good tackle by Cadence Pruitt on that one, on the running back, Whaley Melvin.
Takes it, hands it off. Whaley Melvin moving to his right. A lot of east-west movement.
Oh!
And he is brought down in the backfield. What a job. I think it was Josiah Samalu.
Loss of 4 on that one.
Fantastic job. Was not fooled by anything there. Making the play in the backfield for a 2nd and 14 setup.
Samalu with a good tackle in the backfield, diving at the man's legs. Big Will, Joe and David are over at McMichael for McMichael and Cedar Ridge tonight.
Melita said she lost the feed on the McMichael game. Unclear what's happening there.
Little set-up screen. He missed the tackle in the backfield.
Goes to his left. Not enough for a first down, but he gets to the 49 of Reidsville.
And the clock will continue to roll.
The line to gain is Reidsville's 43, and this sets up a 3rd and 6.
That was a gain of 7.
Yeah, Melita, can you hear Joe and David for McMichael? Three receivers set, 11 personnel. And Reidsville showing blitz. Dropping back, and he is taken down.
He swallowed.
Kendra Harrison with the sack. All the way back at their own 43-yard line when the line to gain was Reidsville's 43. Setting up a 4th and 14.
Loss of about 9 on that sack. Kendra Harrison got into the backfield and swallowed up Majette in the backfield. Nelson the punt.
Puts it in the air. Another one that goes high,
Sky
but not
high
too far.
And short.
It dies on the field at Reidsville's 44-yard line. The line to gain was Reidsville's 43.
Net punt.
The line to gain was Reidsville's 43. They get to start it on their own 44. 56 yards to go. 27-0 advantage for the Reidsville Rams about 10 minutes into the second half as their golden helmets will jog back onto the field. It's looking like they're going to avoid their first 1-3 start since 1995. They can hold on to this 4-touchdown lead. We're 9 field goal lead.
And in our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard, Ashboro currently up 17-14 over the Rockingham County Cougars.
Neal with the screenplay to Derek Lyons, who makes something out of nothing and he gets a massive gain, 30 yards, I believe. Flag on the field. Multiple flags on the field, and there is a fight that is broken out.
We got a scrum.
Chaos on the field. Multiple flags fly. Kendra Harrison pulling some of his guys out of the fray.
About a 23-yard pass from Neil to Lyons.
We'll see what these penalties do, though.
I'm figuring it's going to be offset, and they sort of went at each other there.
Kearney's out-of-town school board. Richmond County up 42-14 on Northwest. East Forsyth up 28-0 on Ragsdale. High Point Christian 35-19 on Harold's Academy. And Glenn up 19-6 on Southwest Guilford.
Also, Shelby up 42-7 over West Lincoln.
The Rams taking unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, that will cost them 15.
But still a lot of commotion. Both sidelines. Not making any decisions yet. Referees. I don't know what's going on with the Rams, the Wildcats, or the Zebras. One referee jogs to the center.
Looks like he's going to
have some words with
go
Coach
speak
Baggs.
with Coach Baggs.
Voted number one car wash from Rockingham County, Pennrose Carwash, located at 1509 South Scale Street in Reidsville, has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Pennrose Carwash open 24/7, and find us on Facebook. Celebrating their 55th anniversary, Pennrose Carwash voted number one Rockingham County Car Wash 3 years in a row.
Well, let's see. That's going to offset after the penalty's going to be marked after the play. Ball is brought to the Eastern Guilford 47.
And it was hard to tell where the ball was brought to on the run by Derek Lyons. He was shoved out of bounds on the far side of the field after a big 30-yard gain. This will bring him back 15, 20 yards.
Well, it's a 15-yarder from the spot. So they got down to the 33, marked it back 15 to bring them to the 48. Or got down to the 32 and marked it to the 47.
Deontay Neal in the backfield with Keyshawn Henry looking to throw or run it with Deontay. Kendra Harrison's on the field. Demarion Whitted is on the field. Trips to the right. A split end on the far side. Harrison tied to the formation. Here's a handoff. Keyshawn Henry stepped over a man and got 1 yard.
And more flags.
Another flag on the field after.
Came in from the back judge.
Eastern Guilford celebrating a whole lot, but I'm not sure if that's the penalty. It goes against Reidsville.
Another unnecessary roughness call. And the personal foul will cost Reidsville another 15 yards to make it 2nd and 25.
Really
and pushes
dealing
them
with
back
the
to their own
right
38.
Now. So here we go. Deontay Neal takes it himself. He goes up the middle, keeps running. Spin move, brought down at their own 44-yard line.
like a gain of about 6 there.
Very chippy developments with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Reidsville still up 27-0. Third and long. The marker is at Eastern Guilford's 37. They're at their own 44. So about 20 yards to get. Neal in the backfield. Takes the snap. Drops back. Rolls to his right. He's got a little bit of room. One man on the run. Nice block. Looking to throw. And he has to take it himself. Going along the edge of the sideline. He gets to the 45-yard line. And that's still shy.
11-yard gain on the play.
4th and 7. Be interesting to see. Derek Lyons is not on the field. They're not going to punt it.
Well, I mean, you're past midfield. 4th and 9.
2 for 3 on 4th down conversions tonight. 4th and 8. Minute 10. 70 seconds to go in the third. 4 touchdown advantage for Reidsville. Neal takes it. Drops back. Looking to throw on 4th and long. Has to roll to his left. Here's a throw over the middle. Wide open is Frankie Galloway, who goes to his left. He's going 10, 5, 4, 3.
Touchdown, Galloway!
Pennrose Carwash. Kooler Ice score for Frankie Galloway, giving Reidsville a 33-0 advantage. There's a flag on the field at the 34-yard line as one of Eastern Guilford's player writhing.
There's 2 Eastern Guilford players down. One at the 35 and one all the way back at the other 45.
A 4th down conversion, if this stands, that results in a 55-yard touchdown. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experience, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. They serve Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication. River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. If you're looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties, look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221. For your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, local experience trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Driving in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Driving is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, chicken cheese, chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 70s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the traffic circle.
Well, Adonai Harris will be assisted off the field. He was the one that was down at the 45, and the man that was down at the other 35 is just now getting up. So 2 players hurt on the play. The touchdown will stand, but unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Rams for the 3rd time in the 3rd quarter.
33-0. 58 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter as they line up for
an update to the Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. Rockingham County took a 21-17 lead on a long pass to Malachi Bryant, and then Ashboro answered with a touchdown of their own. They lead 24-21 with 5:50 left in the game from Wentworth.
Wow. Here's a snap. They're going to fake it. Deontay Neal rolls to his right, looking, makes a throw, crossbody. It's incomplete. He maybe could have taken it himself. Frankie Galloway, Derek Lyons in the vicinity, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on the 2-point conversion after the 47-yard touchdown from Neal to Galloway. And the score with 58 seconds left in the third is Reidsville 33, Eastern Guilford 0.
Thanks for joining us on YouTube or Substack.
And another score update on our Car Needs out-of-town scoreboard. The McMichael Phoenix up 26-7 now over Cedar Ridge. And our other game being brought to you by RoCo Radio. And Reidsville will kick off from their own 25 after the 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty is assessed.
Reidsville kicking from their own 25. Penaloza does have a boot on him, though.
Well, their two deep men are up about the 20. And there's a bouncer.
Kind of a squib
Took
kick.
a high
Whoa,
bounce.
keeps
And
bouncing.
it keeps bouncing.
Drops it,
It's
drops
loose!
it. I think Eastern Guilford got on it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Eastern Guilford did well to recover that one. It bounced about 7 times down the field, took low bounces, high bounces, and
then they
Eastern
dropped
Guilford nearly had a
Eastern
huge
Guilford.
gaff on special teams there.
They've had some special teams woes when it comes to receiving the ball straight up when it's in the air, and then squid kick like that.
Well, at any rate, Eastern Guilford will take over at their 34 for their 9th possession of the night.
No points, though. 54.5 seconds remaining in the third. Run up the middle. Nothing much there.
And a gain of 1, maybe 2, depending on the spot.
Neither team really throwing the ball. They've more so focused on running it. You could be fooled by all the pass touchdowns, but most of it's really been Reidsville either throwing it right out of the backfield, but if you look at the amount of carries to passes attempted, it'll lean heavily carries on both sides. Play clock down to
22
9,
rush
13 on
attempts
the
for
game
the
clock.
Rams and 19 pass attempts.
Handoff to the right. He's brought down. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple, to be a supportive presence for life's journey. It's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, our hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local experience trusted, River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. They serve Rockingham, Ark County, Guilford, where we're at now, and Alamance right to the east of us. With over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. If you're looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties, you can look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221. For your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, local experience trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad.
And the
Dropping
shotgun.
back to his left, looking to throw. He's going to have to run. No, he doesn't. Tosses it forward. Incomplete. Floater, a rainbow pass on the far side, goes incomplete 7 seconds into the second quarter.
And a 4th and 9 from the Wildcats 34.
At the 34-yard line. 33-0 Reidsville. If you're just joining us, if you've been with us the whole time, the score is still the same for you as well.
And it looks like Caden Nelson's on the punt again. Demarion Whitted and Deontay Neal back deep to receive.
Here's a punt. A nice one. Sends it to the 35. His best punt of the night. Neal takes it. Stutter step. Takes his time. He's cutting back inside. Goes across the 50. Across the 45. Across the 40. Across the 35. 30. Got a blocker. 25. 20. Got 2 men to beat. Inside. Gets to the 7-yard line.
What a return.
An incredible return by
Deontay Neal with a huge return.
The best punt of the night by Eastern Guilford is followed by the best punt return of the night by Deontay Neal. With 11:23 to go in the fourth quarter, Reidsville is inside the 10-yard line.
About a 60-yard return on that one.
This is Reidsville's just their second time in the red zone tonight, even though they're up 33-0. It's been a big play type of night. Pick sixes, fourth down conversions of 50 yards plus.
They'll take over at Eastern Guilford's 8. First and goal, 11:23 left to go in the game. Reidsville will come up to the line, 12 on the play clock.
Split setback, one receiver near side, two far side. Braxton Johnson throws it
Corner
over
route.
the top. Kendre makes the grab for a Pennrose Carwash Kooler Ice score. Easy work, as it is now 39-0 in favor of the Reidsville Rams. Putting a beat down on Eastern Guilford as Kendre Harrison celebrates another score.
So an 8-yard strike on the corner route. And it was just Kendre go get it, threw it up there. And when you got 6'7" out there, throw it up there and let him go get it.
Penaloza with his 6th PAT of the year, or his 7th actually.
And it's in there.
He's 6 for 7 on the year. That makes it 40-0 in favor of Reidsville. 42 seconds into quarter number 4 here in Eastern Guilford. Tommy Grayson Field. A lot of fans on the home side, a lot of fans on the Reidsville side. They traveled well. Not that far of a journey if you're a Reidsville fan. 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, about 30 minutes down the road from Reidsville.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. I mean, it's 20 minutes for Reidsville fans to travel to McMichael, probably.
Sounds about right.
So they take advantage of that.
And with the 40-point lead now, due to the NCHSAA rules, the clock will be rolling starting at the kickoff.
Insane. 11:18 to go. Penaloza gets ready for the kick. He's at the 28-yard line. Ball is at the 40. Here he goes, starts to run, and he kicks it from the 40.
Another bouncer. It's fielded cleanly this time.
Gets to the 32, rolling to his right, and going down the sideline to the 49-yard line is number 19 on the return.
An 18-yard return.
Nice job by Evan Burns. 11:05 and fielding it cleanly. They've had trouble getting two hands on the ball and holding on to it. So he does a good job there.
And the clock will run.
Takes the snap, hands it off, goes to his left, and he's brought down by a horde of Reidsville defenders.
Savion Johnson on the tackle right near the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1.
They're on their own 49-yard line. Eastern Guilford, that is. Here's the Wildcats. Dropping back. Takes the throw over the middle. Referee ducks. Evan Burns makes the grab. Gets to the 39-yard line for a first down. 9:45 to go. Clock is rolling.
Henry on the tackle there. And flag down. Right at the line of scrimmage. Could be a hold.
Unsportsmanlike
And another
conduct on
personal
Reidsville.
foul on the Rams. And they'll add 15 onto the end of the play to bring them down to Reidsville's 26. 1st and 10.
They're getting closer and closer.
65 yards in penalties in the second half for the Rams.
Handoff. No, it's not. Nice fake. It keeps going.
Another little read option play there. Take it easy there, guys. And that's a 9-yard rush.
It is just so hard to follow where the ball is when Javier Majette has it. He does a great job of concealing it.
Well, he pulls that option out right at the last second to take it.
He's perfected it.
Yeah, he's a good read
and
option
he's also
quarterback.
6'4" as a junior. He's got room and time to grow, and it's hard to bring down a guy who's 6'4" at the quarterback position because you're not used to seeing that if you're Reidsville. He drops back. He's looking to throw. He has to step up.
He's going to run up
He's
the
going
middle.
to go forward. Doesn't hold the ball tightly. He gets to the 3-yard line. First down and goal from the 3.
So another 12 yards for Majette. And 1st and goal from the 4.
7:20 to go. Still 40-0 Reidsville. Eastern Guilford looking for their first score. One receiver near side, one receiver far side. He hands it off. Trapped. Whaley Melvin.
Gain of about 2.
And one of the areas of focus for Reidsville, their run defense struggled in the first 3 weeks. Talked to Eric Teague before the game. He said what he wanted to see from his defense was containing Tyler Whaley Melvin. He knew that that's a good running back that they had to contain. Almost 5 yards per carry coming into this one, and they've done a great job not letting him break off for too much. They've struggled a little bit with Majette's run game, but overall solid performance by the defense.
Yeah, Majette's broken off some pretty good runs in this game.
And he breaks off a pretty good run into the end zone. 6.5 to play. Making it 40-6. Eastern Guilford with the score, Reidsville with the lead.
And clock will continue to run due to the lead.
Make sure to stay tuned for our post-game show. We got the Cardinals of Reidsville scoreboard update. Player of the game brought to you by Tri-State Steel. Got a wealth of players to choose from for that. Jonathan Hatley going to compile some stats for you as well.
And Ihecum will attempt the extra point here.
Puts it up.
Up
Through
and
the uprights, 40-7. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that is ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza and Maydan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Pennrose Carwash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Eastern Guilford jogs back onto the field to kick it. Reidsville's got 3 guys back to return, one on the near side, one in the middle, and one on the far side. They're set up around the 10-yard line.
And Ihecum will kick off.
Puts it
Line
through the
drive
air.
into the end zone.
Through the back of the end zone. Perfectly on the line to make it out of bounds for the touchback.
Well, bring it out to the 20, and that's where Reidsville's offense will start.
Incredible kick. Incredible kick.
Yeah, just a line drive.
4.5 to play. 40-7. Reidsville up by 11 field goals.
And let's see, who is that in the backfield?
Hands it off. Not much, as number 13 for Reidsville takes it.
Gain of 2.
Lining down that play clock. Clock is still rolling because of the deficit. Number 13 in the backfield, don't have a name to the number, as he hands it off, fumble. Reidsville was able to fall on it. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora has been part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple, to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, they're also a supporter of our local football teams on their journeys towards successful seasons. 8 on the play clock, 2:40 on the game clock. Clock is rolling because of the deficit. It's 40-7 in favor of Reidsville here at Eastern Guilford's Tommy Grayson Field. Handoff, going on an end run, brought down. Tonight's broadcast is also brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. That's local, experience, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on their journey toward finding your dream home. They serve Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years of experience and endless dedication. River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. If you're looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties, look no further than your hometown realtors at River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and meeting all of its real estate needs. RiverLakeHomesLLC.com, 336-772-3221. That's how you can find them. That's RiverLakeHomesLLC.com or 336-772-3221.
And Lyons kicks it out of the back of the end zone for a safety.
That kick out of the back of the end zone for a safety is brought to you by the end of this Shannon Moore and River Lake Homes read. You can visit them at RiverLakeHomesLLC.com or 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local experience trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. 40-9, still in favor of Reidsville. 31-point lead with 60 seconds to go.
And Lyons wisely just kicked it out of the back of the end zone instead of trying to make something out of nothing on that high snap. And that might be the last play of the game. As the clock continues to wind down, 40 seconds here.
Does play clock not apply for a kickoff?
Now they're calling them out, but
yeah, I'm assuming they're going to have to do this. If you're Eastern Guilford, I say you go for a lot of laterals and just a fun last play. Make it entertaining.
I mean, 17 seconds now. Let's see if they're even going to bother kicking this.
10 seconds to go. Still not kicking it. Three, two, one.
And that'll do it.
Reidsville with a 40-9 victory over the Eastern Guilford Wildcats on the road, improves to 2-2 and avoids their first 1-3 start in 30 years exactly. 1995 was the last time that they went 1-3 in their first 4 games. They also get a big bounce-back victory after their first shutout loss in almost 30 years to Reagan last week. That was 35-0. They win this one 40-9 on the backs of some great plays by Reidsville, some great run defense, and some great defense when it comes to the interceptions and the fumbles as well. Stay tuned for the post-game show. Got the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update. Jonathan Hatley is going to bring you some statistics. We're going to bring you the Tri-State Steel post-game player of the game, and we're just going to recap this thing. Thank you guys so much for joining us. For the best full-service auto repair station in the area, visit the team at Car Needs on Scale Street in Reidsville. Car Needs offers new tires, front-end alignments, oil changes, car maintenance, air conditioner repairs, and the option of full or self-service Daytona gasoline. Our experienced mechanics will do a thorough inspection of your vehicle to accurately identify any problems, clearly explain what needs to be done, and guarantee each and every repair they perform. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Car Needs of Reidsville. We appreciate your business and are always available for you. On the Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard, got some updates. Dudley and Northeast Guilford in a brawl. Dudley's up 13-12 right now in the third quarter with 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go. We've got a final. Richmond County up with the win, 42-21 over Northwest Guilford. High Point Christian Academy up 42-19 on Harrell's Academy. Got a final in Alamance County. Southern Alamance taking down Southeast Alamance 35-6. West Forsyth up 28-6 on Mount Tabor, who still is yet to get a victory. 44-0 lead for Southern Guilford over High Point Central in the third quarter of a Guilford County matchup. High Point Andrews up 10-6 on Smith. And T.W. Andrews is 3-0 to start the season off. Kind of a shocker there. If you have any updates on the games in Rockingham County, we would appreciate that. We're having internet trouble here, so those games are from a text message thread that you have to subscribe to. So it's really hard for us to find out what's going on in Rockingham County, Alamance County, Guilford County, whatever, between McMichael, Rockingham County, and Moorhead. So we'd appreciate some updates in the comments if you have those. But we greatly appreciate Car Needs of Reidsville sponsoring our scoreboard. This is very fun. We're very interested in what's going on around the county. So after this, Tri-State Steel player of the game. Hatley's going to bring you that. But first, we've got to tell you a little bit about Tri-State Steel. And Hatley, after that, he's going to give us some post-game statistics on what Reidsville did in their second win of the season. Tonight's post-game player of the game is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom-and-pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. So, Hatley, what's your Tri-State Steel post-game player of the game for the Reidsville Rams?
I've got to go with Deontay Neal. Deontay Neal had a receiving touchdown, a interception return for a touchdown, 2 passing touchdowns, and nearly had a punt return touchdown, a 60-plus yard return. Just an all-around great performance by Deontay Neal tonight. He is our player of the game.
Impeccable. What about some post-game numbers you've got on the other guys?
Let's see. I had Derek Lyons, 3 rushes for 22 yards and a touchdown. Kayshawn Henry, 7 rushes for 61 yards. Deontay Neal had 5 for 27. Braxton Johnson, 7 of 13 passing for 104 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Deontay Neal, 5 of 7 passing, 93 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Kendra Harrison, 4 receptions for 40 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Deontay Neal, 3 receptions for 74 yards and a touchdown. Frankie Galloway, 4 receptions for, having trouble reading my own writing, about 61 yards and a touchdown. And Derek Lyons, 1 reception for 23 yards. Interceptions by Josiah Samalou and Deontay Neal, and a fumble recovery for Reidsville. The 3 turnovers that were forced.
Very impressive job all around by the Reidsville Rams, taking down Eastern Guilford. Did a good job with the run defense, got a couple of turnovers on Eastern Guilford, and we thank you guys so much for listening in. A 40-9 victory for the Reidsville Rams, taking down the Eastern Guilford Wildcats. We had so much fun. Thank you guys for joining us.
Before we go off the air, the Cougars have scored. It's in overtime. Ashburn scored on their first possession. Cougars got the ball. Cougars scored, and Doug Robertson is going to go for 2.
Whoa.
So it's now or never
We might want
for Rockingham County
We're going to stay on
over
the
in
broadcast
Wentworth.
on this Car Needs of Reidsville scoreboard update till we get the text message on whether it succeeded or not. We're going to find out what's going on. This is like commentating the ESPN Gamecast. This is just horrible. We got to know. We got to see it. Maybe somebody could call Coach Robertson and make him narrate his own play. No good.
And the pass failed. The Cougars lose to Ashburn in a heartbreaker, 31-30. Came down to overtime. And in our other RoCo Radio game, McMichael is up 34-7 over Cedar Ridge. As I guess we're ready to sign off, partner.
Yep. Tough night in Rockingham County, but a good night in Guilford County, at least for the Reidsville Rams, and a good night for McMichael down in Maydan. Don't know about Moorhead. Just going to be honest.
I mean, they're playing halfway across the state at JF Webb. Haven't seen any
Is that in
score
JF
updates.
Websonville?
And they're all the way down in Hillsboro. So,
Oh, that's close.
it's gonna
Appreciate
be a tough game there, I'm sure. And we had a good game here for you tonight. Reidsville 40-9 over Eastern Guilford.
Appreciate the listenership very much. We believe we'll be at Rockingham County versus McMichael next week. Till then, we'll see you. Thank you guys so much for listening in on YouTube or on Substack.
Thanks for listening to our high school football coverage here on RoCo Radio. To find out more about where we will be next week, make sure you head on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. Follow us on all social media platforms and keep up to date and learn more about local athletes in our community. High school football coverage this 2025 season is brought to you by our friends at Two Rivers Plaza. Rockingham County's premier location for exceptional small businesses is Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Visit the wonderful small businesses there today at Two Rivers Plaza, your premier source for small business services. And Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Pennrose Carwash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting. Fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds. Plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. At Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Our 2025 football coverage is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for fresh ice and local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. High school football coverage in 2025 is brought to you by Pennrose Carwash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Pennrose Carwash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Pennrose Carwash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook celebrating our 55th anniversary. Pennrose Carwash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County, 3 years in a row. Football coverage in 2025 is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. Tri-State Steel, a value community member. High school football this season is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In, since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio this season is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes, LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes, LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit riverlakehomesllc.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Thanks for listening to RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. We appreciate your support. To find out more about us and what we do, head on over to our Facebook page. Once again, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. On behalf of Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley, I'm Joe Dexter. This is RoCo Radio and high school football coverage. Have a great weekend.